Mike and Todd, thank you. Travis, you just started your new position with the MAAC, effective immediately on May 1st. What's it been like through this first month?
It's been an exciting 2 weeks, trying to get out to every campus, just learn from everybody and get started. Excited to get started.
You just talked about your tour of the 11 campuses thus far. You've already been to Fairfield. What's the purpose of that for you?
Really just to hear from the membership, hear where they're at in terms of position, and excited to get to the other 9.
I'd love to talk more, but we're going to get drilled by a foul ball. Send it back up to you guys. Thank you, guys. Coach, pitching's at a premium at this point in the tournament. How are you going to navigate that situation moving forward?
Well, we've already used 4 guys, so we're not navigating it too well. We need a few more strikes, and we got to find a way to hit their guy.
You were successful in the comeback attempt last time. What's the message to the guys to try to do that again?
Well, it's only the 5th inning right now, so hopefully that comeback starts pretty soon.
Thank you, Coach. Griffin Della Penna here with Niagara head coach Rob McCoy. Coach, down 9-1 right now. What do you want to see from your offense at this point, as you only have 3 hits right now against Cider?
Yeah, I mean, we not much is going well for us right now. We hit some balls hard. We're putting balls in play. We just got to keep doing that, one batter at a time, keep us back in it. It's not out of reach, so the guys, they'll keep playing hard, no problem.
Gary, thank you. Coach Oliver Pudvar was grooving until that last inning. What can you say about the freshman's appearance thus far?
He's pitching great. I mean, an 0-2 hanger. I mean, that's what we teach him to do. You hang it, you bang it. I mean, that was one mistake. I mean, we've been playing good baseball when you look at the score. I mean, we just had a couple bad innings, a couple bad pitches. We just got to keep rolling.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Gary, back up to you. Mike and Todd, thank you. Coach, in the 5th inning, 11 runs were scored. You had 8 of them, and 7 of them were with 2 outs, including Scott Shaw having 2 home runs in the same inning. Is that the craziest frame you've ever seen in your entire life?
If you go back and analyze it, through the whole inning, you probably think yes. But when you're coaching, you're just thinking next hit, next batter, put a good swing. Let's see if we can just keep this going. And 2 home runs in 1 inning. I mean, hey, but we got a few innings left, and we need to bear down right here.
What do you have to do to bear down and get this win?
Well, one thing you got to do is throw strikes. I mean, you can't just walk these guys, because they can hit, and they're a dangerous team. And 12-3. I mean, I know it sounds big, but to me, it's we still have a lot to do.
Have not been in the tournament for a few years now, but your team came out with a bang. What makes this team so confident, even though that they haven't been in the postseason in some time?
They just believe in themselves right now. I think as the season's gone, that's been the trend, is just believing and trusting who you are and what you're capable of. And today, I mean, there was no fear. They just went on there and attacked.
Earlier today, we talked that the catalyst of this 10-game win streak has been the offense. In so many different ways here today, what are some of the things that stick out for you?
I mean, one, Kev absolutely gave us a great outing in Game 1. Sebi had some huge hits today, 2 home runs, got us the lead early. I mean, the bat swung. We put ourselves in great positions to produce runs, and guys came up with some big swings.
Thank you, Coach. Now with you, Sebastian, you're a player of the game. You now have the tie, 16 home runs for the single-season record in Quinnipiac history. What's working so well for you at the plate?
I mean, just on time for pitches in the zone right now, which is nice. Off speed, kind of driving it the other way. So just kind of doing my job, which is good.
And lastly, because I know that your team wants to talk to you, throughout this 9-game win streak to end the regular season, Coach told me that none of you guys were talking about that. Why is that?
Honestly, I think it's because we show up, we expect to win every game. So, I mean, obviously, we're just doing what we expect to do. I think that's honestly what it is.
Sebastian, thank you very much. Good luck tomorrow. Gary, back up to you. Guys, thank you very much. Starting with you, Coach. You and Quinnipiac have 2 different styles of play. You're more focused on the fundamentals on the Rider side. How did that prove to be the difference today?
Well, we got great pitching from the man standing next to you. He pitched 7 innings, which is a quality start, especially in a tournament situation where, the starting pitcher, the more you can get out of him and obviously win the ball game, the better it is. You don't have to go deep into your bullpen, and Coach Clayton did a great job. But we played pretty solid defense, especially on the second base side today. Took care of some tough hops, but well-deserved win.
For you guys, you didn't get to play Fairfield in the regular season due to some weather concerns in the area, but now it's the top 2 seeds facing off to stay in the winner's bracket. How big is that to stay in the winner's bracket in a double elimination tournament like this?
Big. It's big because, I mean, now you put yourself, you're in the game now, they can put yourself in a situation to play in the championship game, which, I mean, they're a quality club. They've been good all year. It's going to be a good ball game.
Thank you very much, Coach. And for you, Frank, one of your best outings all season long for you. What was your mindset going into this, especially after having to bye, not playing yesterday, to go here today against Quinnipiac?
Yeah, I mean, I was just thinking about this game, the last couple of days because I knew I was getting the ball. So, I mean, I just wanted to go out there and set the tone, you know what I mean? We got a lot of freshmen on this team, a lot of guys who haven't played in games like this.
And, I just wanted to kind of ease everyone down going out there and just put together a good start for us.
And as a fifth year, for you to set the tone now, playing a team like Fairfield, who offensively is a great ball club, how big is that for you guys going forward in this tournament?
Oh, it's massive. I mean, our pitching's been solid all year. Our hitting's been, clutch when it needs to be. And, we have some history with Fairfield over the last few years. So, I mean, we want them, they want us. So there's nothing like it. I can't wait for tomorrow.
Good luck tomorrow, Frank.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Guys, back up to you in the booth. Mike Handel, you just played the game of your life when your team needed you the most. A 3-run shot earlier, down to your final strike with your season on the line and your college career on the line. What was going through your head?
Just sticking to our process. I mean, all year we've been hitting it well, and we're just sticking to what we know. And my teammates get on base, and I'm just doing my job. If it were anyone else in that position, I know they would have gotten it done. And just having that confidence, we got the job done.
In your fifth year in the program now, you've been the regular season champ for 3 straight times. The last 1 seed to win was you guys back in 2016. You're just 1 game away from doing that now. What do you have to do in trying to collect yourself going into the next game?
I think we have a great energy going into this game. Everyone's ready to go. We're not done, and we love with our backs against the wall. We've been here before, and we're going to finish it this time.
Congratulations. We'll see you later. Coach, we'll bring you in now. Coach, you just saw one of the most clutch performances I've ever seen with Mike Handel right there. What can you say about your fifth-year outfielder?
Yeah, it was just clutch moment. Certainly down by 1. 2 strikes on him, shortened up, put the ball through the middle. Did a great job making contact. It found a hole through the middle. So unbelievable by the old guy.
Down by 1 with the reliever of the year on the mound. 2 outs, 2 runners on. He gets the job done, but then for you guys to prolong that inning and get the win, how does that now not just prolong your season, but what does that do in terms of momentum going into the next game?
Yeah, first of all, the hitters being patient and they're not chasing a good slider and a plus fastball was pretty special for them to, in a big moment, not to chase. And that's what, made him come to the zone, which led to the walks. And certainly the wild pitch was just unfortunate for them and fortunate for us. So certainly momentum changes anytime you go into an if necessary game. So
Fairfield still got a chance to get their second title. Coach, we'll see you later. Back up to you guys. Thank you guys very much. Scott, we're going to start off with you, man. You were 2 for 13 heading into this game. 3 home runs in 1 game. I think that's pretty good when your team needs you the most. How did you put aside maybe some of the earlier struggles and focus on what's at hand to win a championship?
Well, it's a playoff, so what happens the game before doesn't matter. It's only what's in front of you. And, just happened, I guess.
So now that's 2 titles in 3 years for you. You won it as a sophomore. Is this one maybe a little bit sweeter against Fairfield, considering that they beat you this time earlier today, and then you beat them here?
It definitely is.
That's it?
Yeah, I got much to say.
Words. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Thank you very much, Scott. Coach, for you, you beat Fairfield at their own game. You had 6 total home runs. The Stags set a new MAAC record in that regard. He had 3 of them. Brendan had 2 earlier today. For your squad, for them to be able to win in that way, how proud are you as a coach?
First of all, I'm proud, the way we bounced back after a tough loss. When you're leading like that and you're 1 strike away, and you start thinking about all the things that are ahead of you, and then they spoil it. I think it's just one of those deals where, you just stick, I told them, this happened in 08. It happened in 08 with Siena. They came back and beat us in game 1, and then we had to rebound, and we basically did. Here they come.
Hey, it's good. I'm all good. I'm with it. And to finish up, I don't know if you know this, but you are just the 2nd all-time coach in MAAC baseball history to have 4 MAAC titles to your credit. You look at this team and how they have developed throughout this year. Give me what this year has been like for you and what this tournament and this title means for you as a coach.
Well, first of all, this team was built in 2020. 2020 was their freshman year, COVID year. I thought we had a good nucleus. They stuck together. We felt like when the season started, we had some goals. This was certainly one of them. We knew we had a good club. All we had to do is just go out and perform. And I think throughout the season, I mean, we had wins at Oklahoma. We had, late season win at Duke. We won every series until we got to the last weekend against Manhattan. So I just feel like it's a good team. It's a solid team. It's a team that could give, in the regionals, could give some people some trouble because we can swing the bat. We have some experience. As far as winning the titles, I mean, if you stick around long enough and you get good players and you get good assistant coaches, I'll say this, my assistant coaches are outstanding, Lee Lipinski and Mike Petrowski. They did a wonderful job, making me look good, but they did a great job. Players did a great job. Very proud of everybody.
The Doc, you did it. Your team's going to the NCAA tournament once again. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Back up to you guys in the booth.